as your favorite caster that introduces games. I know.
I tried. I actually tried to do Nathanius that last time, but it's not
I
good
didn't know
enough.
that was
Yeah, I know.
Nathanius,
It's not good.
I want you to do Total Biscuit and then Tasteless. So start off with JD as Total Biscuit, please.
My British has gotten so bad. Right. Lower left-hand side in the blue trunks.
No, Jaedong, Jaedong. You did it wrong.
Oh, damn it, Adabisi.
Jaedong.
In the top right-hand side in the red trunks. It's like Australian. I can't do it. I messed it up.
Jaedong!
Jaedong! I need to watch more VODs of British people and stuff.
All right. Tasteless.
Tasteless on Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
All right.
Our left-hand side. Evil geniuses. Follow me at GOM TV. Call me Tasteless. It's JYP.
And I know that that won't offend him because he doesn't watch tournaments, so it's fine.
Thank you very much for
Yeah.
that. In control.
Gateway Expand coming out from JYP. That impression doubles as Christian Bale doing Batman, by the way.
It's definitely Tasteless.
It's my utility impression.
All right, so no
spawning
cannon
pool
rush.
first. Well,
Put a spawn and pull out of
yeah.
Jaedong in case there was a third.
He could go for the Gateway Cannon Rush. I wouldn't put it past him. But it's spawning pool first from JD. He's going to play safe in this third game. He's had enough of this Cannon Rush opening, and this is a come at me bro opening. He's basically saying try the Cannon Rush. Of course, it'll be kind of sad to find out that if you're going to go one gate expand, you're hoping for 15 spawning pool. That's a fantastic opening to look into.
Jaedong did actually hide his drone on the natural behind the mineral line as the probe came up, so the probe didn't see it there, therefore went inside the main base. And he was able to get the hatchery down at a really good time considering the probe was there so early.
Sure.
Could have blocked it.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a little bit of silver lining there. Just a pair of Zerglings being made, so Jaedong is kind of recalibrating right now. The Overlord still hasn't reached the natural, so he does not know what he's facing. But unless you drone scout, again, that's very, very typical. JYP at home, chrono boosting out the probes. He has 2 on each gas. It is worth noting that he does have double gas. I know that SOS and Deer in particular have been doing a 1-gate expand variation that just relies on the 1 gas, allowing them to get a few more minerals earlier on to get that faster nexus.
So, I mean, with double gases that has been taken here, and it looks like the nexus should come down. With double gases taken so early on, what tech choices, through mining an extra 200 gas already, of course the mothership core is being built, does JYP have on the table here?
All of them, to be honest with you. We've already seen. Well, we've seen a couple of tech pass from him. I mean, it's a classic question. A lot of people look at this and they think that it's some kind of like a real big sell, that there's going to be a super cheese. I mean, he could throw down the Twilight Council. That would be the opening that he did against TLO, just a different map. But I feel like it should just be 3 gateways, several sentries, move out with the mothership core, try to aggro out some Zerglings. If Jaedong is playing super greedy, you have a chance of picking off that 3rd hatchery, and then going from there. It can be Stargate to follow that up. That's been very popular here, but we've seen Robo, Twilight Council, everything.
So the answer is anything.
Yeah, well, there it is, the Stargate, actually.
Okay, so Stargate is down. The Jaedong Zerglings are being chased away from the natural ramp here, so he hasn't actually picked up that information yet. Another Overlord is making its way to the main base. Not going to pick up anything because that Stalker is being chrono boosted out and should be able to see the Overlord enter and chase it away.
Well, this is working out really nice for JYP. Yeah, I mean, this is a spot that some people would put their tech to hide it. Of course, the Wallen is the equally as common of a spot. And Jaedong is circling around with these Zerglings. It'd be really important that they find out about this Stargate. Otherwise, this hodgepodge group of gateway units plus the mothership core and then an Oracle to follow up could be devastating to a 3rd base.
Well, Zerglings have found their way, or at least one, sorry, has found their way to the natural and sees the Stargate. Doesn't see what's come out of it yet. But Jaedong's Queen, off creep, going to take a bit of damage here, and is going to get picked off.
Oh, yep, there we go. Actually got both.
Off.
Nice control there from JYP. Other Queen's going to back away and try to hide over here. It's just a Stalker, Zealot, and a Mothership Core, but that's a very inconvenient little bundle of units. As you can see, Jaedong is squeezing out some Zerglings, so he should be able to handle this, but with the damage taken on that Queen, we could see a 2nd Queen go down. I think we will. I mean, what is it going to do? Turn around and shoot at the motion core? No siree, Bob.
Wow.
Does get
two
the inject,
queens
though.
Here, JYP. It's pretty big, actually. And an Oracle coming across now. He's going to get into the drone line. And things have gone from bad to worse here for Jaedong. Started off this series really strong, almost playing around with JYP. Then game 2, he's lost. In game 3, he's taken a bit of damage here.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful, otherwise Jaedong may be losing this series to JYP.
Oracle's going to make its way up into the main base. There's a healthy queen there and a finishing Spore Crawler. With the 2 queens dinking and donking up against that Oracle, it should be okay. Meanwhile, we had a little bit of a Ling attempt at the front of JYP's base, but with the force field and the 2 Stalkers, he was able to repel that painlessly. And we see a Void Ray follow up on that Stargate, so it could just be a very similar kind of cookie-cutter build. Oh, that poor queen. Well...
You mean Oracle?
No, the Oracle's great. Not poor at all. It walked past a move command queen, man.
It's Protoss bias, man.
Protoss bias. Year of Hearthstone, hashtag.
Jaedong, with this fast layer, where is he going with this fast layer? This is a pretty good time. He's got really nothing else to suggest he's going anywhere else. I mean, what exactly is he doing? I actually don't know.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. It just finishes, so maybe it's fast Spire. Nope, Hydralisk. He's going to need those Hydras, though, because we had 4 more gateways added on inside of JYP's base.
Yeah, no gases on the natural.
Total of 7.
So, I mean, with the Hydralisk dead down, they're obviously great, but in lower numbers, and especially when there's going to be a lot of force fields around. I think there's quite a few, isn't there, around? Or how many are there?
No, just
okay, there's
one.
only one. So this isn't as bad as I thought. We are going to see this Hydralisk play, and there's only 39 probes. This third Nexus...
Yeah, and this is a fake third Nexus.
Yeah, it's only 39 probes. This is really, really low here. Did Jaedong spot the third Nexus? Who is he trying to fool if Jaedong hasn't seen it?
He spotted the pylon and the Void Ray protecting the Nexus. I believe he saw it as well.
But
Oracle's circling around the main.
Jaedong's already built himself up to be kind of aggressive anyway. He's got nothing other than Hydralisk on the way. He's got no upgrades. He's got no Roach Warren. This is a Hydralisk Zergling play, but that's kind of good against what JYP has.
It's really weird. I mean, JYP is definitely doing an all-in, guys. He's not building any probes at all. His Chrono Boost is stacking up a little bit. He only actually has, he's actually undersaturated, if you can believe. He's got 15 probes inside his main. But what's weird about this is this third Nexus eggs the Zerg on towards aggression. It's like, hey, make a bunch of Hydras. And then he's like, surprise, now I've got units. But he already, and actually... Yeah, Jaedong's not going to see that it's canceled, but he's about to find out there's an absolute crap ton of units in the middle of the map.
But like you mentioned, the Nexus is already egging Jaedong on to go for it. He's building an army to go cancel the third base, but here he gets found out in the middle of the map. The 2 force fields drop 1, 2 Hydralisk, 3 Hydralisk, but with the amount of units that Jaedong has coming out, will he have enough to defend this? Hydralisk
It's going to be close, Apollo. There's a lot of units here. Zergling is desperately trying to run in. They are on creep. The force fields are mostly being exhausted, and it looks like Jaedong might have bought enough time for himself. He's going to go ahead and clamp down on this Protoss army. Another time warp does go down, but without force fields to separate the Zerg army from the Protoss, well, actually, as I say, it's going to be close. I mean, that's a lot of Protoss units, and these Void Rays are holding.
Void Rays are being microed well here. Jaedong has 12 more Hydralisks. We may have to see drones come in. Remember, this is the last game of this best of 3. Is Jaedong going to be able to defend? He has a lot of Hydralisks, a lot of Zerglings coming. But are these 3 Void Rays with a bunch of ground units below them going to be enough here for JYP?
It's absolutely all down to this. The Hydras cannot get stuck here, but they do. 4 Hydras are trapped on the other side, and there's a little bit of a surround. Drones coming up through the flank. I don't know if it's enough. The Zealots are guarding that flank so powerfully, and it's still 3 Void Rays. JYP has fantastic army control. That's one of his absolute strengths. And Jaedong seems to be falling apart at the seams.
He's got 60 drones. He's got more supply, but they're drones at this point.
That's
the
not
actual
enough.
army's a little bit low here. More units
That's
getting walked in,
enough.
and JYP may be able to beat Jaedong here.
Jaedong is coming to grips with reality right now. JYP has sat down at the Tyrant and is about to 2-1 him in a